Hi, Corbin. Mr. Parrish here. I want to take a few minutes to go over the identity paragraph assignment and give you some insights into what you can do going forward. I think that it seems like you got a late start on this particular assignment, and you ended up turning in as the identity paragraph, probably the thing I would have liked to have seen you turn in for the forum that had come earlier in the week. So that's really the first advice I have for you. That forum is a way for me to check in on how folks are doing and understanding the concepts before they get to the writing assignment at the later in the week. So be sure that you get those in on time so I can intervene. Had I had the chance to intervene, I would have said a couple of things here. That you want a they say sort of opener. You want to connect your experience to a larger conversation. And that conversation is about what makes up individual identities. So you're kind of introducing yourself. You're not connecting to that topic of identity. Now, you've identified 3 areas of interest, and if you think about assigning an identity to each one of them, then we have something that we're actually building here. The paper isn't so much about your goal here. It's what are your identities. Now, if you mentioned the associate's degree in science, but then you move away from that to this video game. So I think one of the identities you're really focusing here is what we would call a gamer. And so you talk about you like action and RPG games. Fine, that's an invitation for you to get to the next level of detail, which is the name of the games you play or why you like those particular games. What are they games that you play by yourself or do you play with a community? That sort of thing. Then you move on to playing soccer, and again, here's another opportunity to connect this to a soccer as an identity. My daughter played youth soccer for years and years and years, and I know that for those kids, and especially I think for young men, that identity as a soccer player is really important. It's the kind of way you carry yourself, and there's a language to it, a real culture to it. So again, I think that's an opportunity to get into more detail. After all, what position do you play, or what's your preferred position? And when you get to the dog, then here's something that pet owner, dog lover, that's an identity, and I think you could develop that more than you do here. In other words, that those would become what we call sort of the primary support sentence. First and foremost, I'm a gamer. Another thing that defines me is being a soccer player. Finally, I am a dog lover or something like that. And that gives you an opportunity then to talk about your dog's age, your dog's breed, things like that. I mean, you get to this little experience, which seems to be starting something, but then boom, your paper ends right there. Simply at the end, if you return back to that idea of identity, this is what makes me who I am, then we've got a paper that works. So as far as the grade goes, I did take off points then for the organization development part of this because it is underdeveloped and it lacks that kind of organization for a sound academic paragraph. You're going to learn to do that in this course. The good news is that you write good sentences and you connect ideas. I mean, if you see you obviously have these transition ideas all together, another thing. Lastly, you are moving through ideas and your sentences are sound. There are no major sentence errors. So I think that'll work itself out. What you need to do is spend the time to figure out what you want to say and then get to the next level of detail. That's be the most important thing in developing a paragraph like this. Now, to be honest, we won't be writing paragraphs like this. We'll be writing about ideas more, but those same sort of things apply, especially when you're responding to an idea with your own experience. Here's what I've seen. All right? And, of course, you can use any of these experiences often to develop a lot of those ideas. Your experience as an athlete, your experience with video games. Those are, the kinds of topics we can write about in these classes. All right. So that's it for now. I'll talk to you soon. If you could do me a favor and reply to the email, let me know that you got the comments and you understand what I say. If you have any questions, let me know. See you later.